What's going on, everybody? AQ here. Thank you so much for joining me, and in today's video we will be attempting the Martial Artist Dark Ops Challenge for Black Ops 7 Zombies. If you're not familiar, the Martial Artist Challenge is to get to round 50 using only melee weapons and combat axes. After doing a bit of research, it looks like my best bet is going to be using the Void Sheath augment for Aether Shroud. I also have to be extremely careful not to slide into any zombies, as it seems like that can be finicky and kind of mess up the challenge. I think Exit 115 is going to be a good bet just because it is pretty open, but if at any point you find yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, we are going to be rocking the Hellsaw because it is by far the best melee weapon in Black Ops 7 right now. I do fear it is going to be hard not to slide into any zombies just because I'm typically sliding all over the place when I'm playing this game anyways. That is just something I'm going to have to be very conscious and careful about, unfortunately. I'm also not going to be taking any of the free perks that come out of the trials just because I don't want PhD or Elemental Pop or anything to mess me up. I've seen some things that say Elemental Pop is okay, but I'm just not trusting it. I'm going to be very faithful to just using the melee damage to kill the zombies. The real exciting part of this whole thing is I think I'm at 14 Dark Ops challenges right now, so if I am successful in getting this today, I will have the Dark Ops Mastery Calling card as well. All right, we got our first task, critical kills. Thankfully, we are able to do these even with the melee. Thank you, Black Ops 7. Right, got a little bit of loot, nothing crazy like a tool, which would be nice. But we are gonna go ahead and grab Melee Macchiato, of course, to start this whole thing. I'm not sure if I should have grabbed the Vampiric Expression augment for this. I tend to like to just have the really quick melee, especially for this, which is a bit slower than usual. At the very least, we will be getting some extra points from our melees with the Barista Brawl augment, of course. I recently just turned off the damage numbers and things like that, just getting rid of some of the visual clutter, and I honestly love the very stripped back look of this game when you turn those things off. I know I still have the minimap. I'm not afraid to turn it off. I can play Curse just fine. I just don't see any point in removing that kind of, oh man, I don't personally see any point in removing that kind of information just because it can be helpful to know where a zombie is if you're not able to find them, especially in Black Ops 7 where, as you can see, zombies sometimes do get stuck. What really irks me is this mission tracker thing at the top left. I've gone into the settings and turned off mission tracker, and yet it still just stays here. And this is a perfect trial we got too, by the way. I don't even see any point in taking the Casimirs. The decoys will do exactly what I need them to do and not damage the enemies. God, I absolutely love the Pack-a-Punch camos we got from Astra on Cursed. They are immaculate. This one very much inspired by Origins. Oh my gosh. Honestly, just for these early rounds, I might go ahead and kick up the pace with the Rampage Inducer. I might turn it off for the Xersa rounds, but we'll see how we're feeling. We'll at least get more use out of things like double points and insta-kill with the quicker round swap. This will also be nice in leveling up the Hellsaw just because this is the only melee I don't have double prestiged at the moment. I'm also not going to grab any nukes. I heard that that is okay as well, but I just don't trust it personally. Oh crap, I just slid into a zombie. I saw the little hit marker. I'm honestly just gonna go for it and hope that that didn't screw anything up. I'm gonna really regret this though if that just messed everything up. Oh man. Death from below. How am I gonna pull this one off? I guess combat axes. Maybe if we angle it right, I will be considered below. Kinda. It's inconsistent, but it does work. We'll go ahead and use combat axes for this one. Oh, don't do me like that. No, thank you. Oh man, can we do it? Yes, let's go. Come on, an Aether tool. No. Oh, and the perks took up a bunch of my reward spots. Round 50, huh? This is this is gonna take some time. Oh man. Guess we ought to go ahead and double pack this for the Xersa coming up soon. Oh man. Nope. I mean, the melee is extremely strong, don't get me wrong, but This feels like Citadel high rounding right now. Sorry, Shorbsy. Death from above. Why? Why? Why are they giving me these? Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna try it, even though I probably won't get crap for it, but this is definitely where the combat axes come in handy. Let's go. Come on, an Aether tool would be so kind of you. Ah, I'm getting screwed. All right, here comes the Xursa. Nope, 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 nope. Goodbye. You guys aren't gonna believe me, but I completely forgot about the heavy hits that you can do with melees as well. Definitely gonna be using those on Xursa when I can. I also really need to get some rarity on this thing. I'm kind of holding out in case I get some kind of tool and I can just go straight to legendary or even epic. But yeah, at gray rarity on round 19, I am giving Xursa a little bit too much breathing room. Alrighty, another trial. Stand still. Oh man. All right, I think now is about the time where we go ahead and turn off the Rampage Inducer. We may turn it back on, who knows, but for this kind of challenge I do not need them running. An Aether tool would be really nice. No way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely screwed with the trial luck right now. At least we're up to triple Pack-a-Punch. And I would bet my left freaking kidney that we will get some kind of Aether tool on the next trial. Mark my words. Oh. Nope. Got a little too dicey in there. Yeah, I just really need some rarity on this thing. Come here, buddy. All right. Sit your ass down. And I hear another one. It's about that time. I got you next, bro. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Insta-kill. The only time it's reasonable to even grab insta-kill is for moments like this. I think I'm safe on the whole slide thing because apparently it only messes you up if you kill a zombie with the slide, which can really only be done if you have PhD or you slide into one with insta-kill. Otherwise, if it's just a zombie around, I see no reason in grabbing insta-kill. What do we got? Crouch kills. Yeah. I was waiting for this one. Honestly, I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to let the Ravager have this just for some more salvage, because we're pretty close to just being able to go straight to legendary. We need 9,500. Yeah, at this point, we're just gonna buy up to epic. There's no point in waiting for this Aether tool that's just never gonna come, apparently. And there goes my left kidney. And just like that, we are maxed out in damage with this thing. Hopefully it does decent enough damage to the Xursa without using the elemental pop augment. We'll see what happens. I think no matter what, the combat axes still do decent damage to them, so it doesn't matter all that much. Speaking of combat axes, the rounds are taking quite some time. I'm wondering if combat axes are just the way to kind of get through the rounds a little quicker here. The last thing is seeing if there's anything else we need. I don't want to mess with the 3 things that we've yet to get, so yeah, I guess we're maxed out at the moment. It's time to see what this thing can do to the Xursa. Well, definitely more damage, that's for sure. Yes, sir. Get out of here. Round 28. We're actually making pretty decent progress. I thought this would go a lot slower, and I know we still have quite a bit of time to go, but it's actually not that bad. A lot of the time was probably just the fact of using the melee instead of the combat axes, to be honest. Double points. Don't really need it, but why not? And I went against my own rule and accidentally grabbed insta-kill, so I have to be extra careful not to slide now. At this point, too, I don't see any reason to even go for the TED tasks. I'm realizing too, I don't think I have Hot Foot on, which would also be a massive help to this challenge just for moving while using the combat axes. The only other thing I technically could grab is probably Wisp Tea, because I use the Mask of Benevolence so it wouldn't hurt any of the zombies, but I do have the Fetcher augment, which grabs all kinds of loot like salvage and points and power-ups. Now, it wouldn't grab the nuke power-ups, thankfully, so glad Treyarch implemented that, but it would grab insta-kills, and I want to be very precise about when I have those active, just so I know when I'm allowed to kind of slide around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, Zersa. Ooh, ooh, those heavy hits. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm realizing the combat axes are absolutely the way to go. Once you get into the higher rounds, at least, they are killing much faster than my melee ever would. The time that it's taking to do this probably isn't helped by the fact that I'm apparently putting myself at a few disadvantages, but I am really just trying to be safe here. Round 50 is a long haul when this is your only way to kill, and I don't want to mess this up or have to redo it. Zersa, I hear you again. Oh, you're trapped. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, one more. Ba. Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at round 40. We are making our way there. We're just over an hour, so I'm wondering how long these final 10 rounds are actually going to take. I think we're doing pretty good. This wasn't too much, and it's pretty brainless once you just start using the combat axes. Once again, you just have to be very careful about your movement and what power-ups you decide to pick up when. Round 45, guys. I accidentally slid into a zombie again, but it didn't kill him, of course. Oh, I really hope this was not all for nothing. We are making pretty good time, though. I'm happy with this. It's actually kind of fun. It's a very different way to play this, but yeah, oh man, I hope we didn't screw this up. One of my biggest complaints in doing all this is, for some reason, once I get to the end of the round and kill all the zombies, what I think are all of the zombies, there ends up just being one or two more stragglers that take forever to get to me. I don't know what that's about, but I'm not turning on the rampage inducer at this point. No chance. But we are at round 49, so this journey is almost over. Once again, I'm just really hoping that we did not screw ourselves. But we will get to round 50 here in just a moment, and we will see if we completed it. Right, I think we are at the end. Except we're not. Where's that last zombie? See what? It's so annoying. Come on, bro. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Come on. Oh. Please. Please. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Please tell me it is to beat round 50. Oh, no. Okay. We are at the end. Oh, I'm so nervous. Please. I need this win. I don't think it worked. Oh my. Oh no. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Oh, that really, really hurts. Wait, what? What just happened? There's no way that was me killing him. He kind of just died. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. No, what do I do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I found the culprit of the problem, why the challenge did not activate on the last game. Now, this is not confirmed, but what I think happened was I did a trial, and either using the Arc XD or the Mangler cannon, I probably did that and did not consider it at all. There was a certain point in this challenge where I just turned on some music and went into autopilot, and I can almost guarantee that in doing that, I definitely did a trial that I was not supposed to do. But with all that in mind, guys, this is the end of round 49, and in theory, this should complete the challenge. Fingers crossed. Ooh, that's a good sign. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, we finally got there. Okay. I can finally breathe again. All right, guys, time to wrap this up and give you my final thoughts. Well, guys, I know the first game did not go as planned, but thankfully I was able to sniff out the issue, give it another go, and successfully complete the Martial Artist Dark Ops challenge. Some tips I would give would absolutely be to use the Void Sheath augment on Aether Shroud if you're in a pinch, or if you just need some additional damage, that is an absolute saving grace. I also started pretty much only depending on the combat axes around 20 or 25. They just kill a lot faster than the dedicated melee weapon, although it is useful to use it against the Zersa once you've already expended all of your combat axes. And when using the combat axes, it is of course recommended to also equip the Hot Foot augment for stamina up. It just gives an additional boost of speed for some defense when you're going to be using these combat axes so frequently here. I know some on the internet say you are allowed to use PhD and Elemental Pop. I completely disregarded any of those things just to be sure that things would go smoothly here, but you guys can feel free to test that out on your own. With that said, anytime I did the TED tasks, I did not equip any of the mystery perks, just so I didn't get any of those perks that I deemed a little too dangerous for the challenge. But what about you guys? Have you completed the Martial Artist Dark Ops challenge for Black Ops 7 Zombies? And if so, what are some tips and tricks that you utilized to get through this challenge? Comment your thoughts down below, and if at any point you found yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, and subscribe are always appreciated. But I've been AQ Devi, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.